Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, where I make videos on all things Linux. This video will show you how to use Git as a Linux administrator. When I began using Git, I started with the bare minimum workflow and only got more sophisticated over time. You just need to give yourself permission to be a little messy when first learning this great tool. You only need a few commands to start getting a lot of value out of Git. For our purposes of managing our scripts, the workflow is pretty basic. After you install Git on your distro, go into the folder that contains your script and type git init. This will create the hidden folder .git in your current directory and is at the heart of Git. This is your Git repository database. I call it Git repo, or repo for short. I highly recommend having a backup plan for this folder if this work is critical. Link in the description for a video I made on how to do just that. If we type git status, which is a core Git command, this will show you the current state of your Git repo, staging area, and working directory. This is all collectively known as your Git project. It also tells us what branch we are on. We have no commits, which makes sense because we just created it. And it sees a file in the directory that it has no versions of, untracked being its official state. We want to start tracking this file within our Git repository, so the first step is to always stage the changes, and that's done with git add, then specify the file name. This stages the changes that we want to save into our staging area, also known as the index. We run our handy command again, and now we can see our changes are staged and ready to be committed into our repository. Now, to move our changes, which is also known as a patch, from the staging area into our Git repo, we run git commit. This will open a file with your default text editor, and you can place your commit message here. Best practice is to do 50 characters on the first line as a summary, and all of your details on every line after that. But again, we are just learning Git, so feel free to use these lines how you want to. Make sure to save the changes, or it will cancel your commit and leave the patch in the staging area. Now that we have at least one commit, we can view this with git log. Or for more compact output, I like to use git log one line. And here we have the git hash, our summary line, and our detailed output. Of course, you'll update your code as time goes on, and you're going to want to save those new patches. So I'll open this file and paste a new version of my code. Run our favorite command again, and now the file is modified. Because Git now has a history of this file, it is no longer untracked. And if we want to see the changes that we are going to stage, you can run the command git diff. And it's pretty self-explanatory. Red are the lines to be removed, and green are the lines to be added with this patch. More could be said, but that's enough for this video. And now we just repeat our steps. Git add, git status, if you want to confirm, git commit, our message, and save. And now we should have two commits. And this is the absolute basic of getting started with Git. If you follow these steps, you will start versioning your code immediately. Please comment below with any questions you have. Thank you, and have a great day.